We all know that Spellbreak has some crazy potential behind it, but not many people are talking about this one change that could not only make Spellbreak stand out, but could also cause the game to blow up. I just want to give a quick shout out to Spellbreak for sponsoring the video. Thanks, Spellbreak. What I do want to point out before we talk about this has been touched on in the last few iteration of Spellbreak updates, and it is making some headway, but not necessarily in the direction that I think would be best for the game. So there's definitely a lot of potential coming through this already, and I think if they continue utilizing it, that it's going to be absolutely massive for the game as a whole. What am I talking about? I am talking about a PvE being introduced into Spellbreak through Dominion. We have the Valguard, which is basically the guys that you farm for loot. And in Battle Royale, we have these camps of people that spawn. Let's see if I can find one of these camps and explain why I don't really think how it is now is great. You're probably like, Marcus, you're stupid. This is the entire backstory of the chapter. They're clearly leaning into this. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. But there doesn't really seem to be anybody talking about this topic at all and where it can go and why it can be so important for the growth of the game. Basically, right now, I think the PvE in Spellbreak is not in a great spot. It's a little bit boring, first off, because they just spawn on you and blow you up. And it's more of a nuisance than anything. And that's okay. You got to start somewhere, right? I think this is a good starting point. The fact that it's being implemented at all is a really good sign. They can continue to make iterations on it. It seems like as this chapter progresses, I haven't completed the story. I don't know if you guys have yet, but if you're looking to get through your battle pass quicker, I noticed that completing the story quest, it got me from like level 23 to 50 in my battle pass. If you're looking for a faster way to rank up your battle pass, do the story quests. Hold up. What is this guy doing down here? Hey, are you okay? Speak of AI. What are you doing, guy? Are you good? All right. Clearly, we have some AI in the game that isn't those bots that I was talking about. This is a different kind of bot that we're running into. Bots are more annoying than anything because at this point, I kind of know where they spawn, but they really don't have a way of showing that they're going to spawn before they spawn. I know that there is a spawn over here in the cathedral. Come here, cathedral. So they spawn over here, right? What I think is kind of the issue with them just throwing them in at random locations is that they're pretty annoying, right? Like you go to a fight, either just go into this building, go get some loot, go get some heals, do what you want to do, and they show up and you're not expecting them and they start attacking you immediately. And I think that is kind of where the annoyingness lies. Oh, we got a long way to go. I'm going back to the rift. Back it up, Marcus. I may die here. All right, we're good. The fact that they don't really have dedicated areas where you know that these bots are going to spawn is pretty annoying. And the fact that they just attack you out of the gate is pretty annoying because you'll be in a fight. You're not going to realize that they're there, and then they shoot out. They just all spawn in and start shooting you, hit a bunch of shots, you get blown up. Happens a lot in Dominion, even though Dominion has more spots. It's just a much smaller map, so it seems like the bots get involved in every fight, which I don't think is necessarily great. It just seems like it's interrupting 1v1s more than anything. So in Dominion in particular, I think you should have to attack the bots before they attack you. In Battle Royale, it doesn't have to be like that, but I think they should have clearer locations on the map, and you have to kind of go out of your way and go get them. I'll take the free down. Yeah, pick him back up. Let me down him. And I get a free kill. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't touch me. For my point, say there's like a big zone like this big circle area. The bots should already be spawned in here. They shouldn't really be ambush bots. Like you walk into a location and they spawn on you. You should know that you're going to run into bots from a distance, right? And knowing that can make massive plays in Battle Royale. Like what you can do is basically know that there's a bot encampment. And if you're getting chased and you're low, you can pull people into that encampment because you see that the bots are spawned there. And then make the bots essentially fight the person that you're fighting. So you can use them to your advantage and actually change the course of the fight by just knowing that the bots are going to be there. And I think that would add a really interesting level to Spellbreak with all the movement that you have in Spellbreak and the amount of distance that's covered in a fight. Like imagine just like one flight rune takes you so far. So if you can use that flight rune to reposition yourself to a better spot where you can have PvE elements helping you, that would make just another level of depth in Spellbreak and actually make it really interesting to have in the fights, instead of like, oh no, I accidentally walked over here and now things are spawning on my head, which is, like I've said before, it's kind of annoying. But I mean, it fits the theme of the chapter and robots are invading and whatnot. So I'm thinking that at the end of the chapter, the robots that are in this are going to just disappear. They're not going to be in the game anymore. And I'm hoping that they add in different PvE elements, because I like the PvE elements and I think a lot of people like the PvE elements as well. They just need a little bit of tweaks to make them work perfectly. And I think that would really make Spellbreak stand out. I think that would fit just the way that Spellbreak combat works, right? It would fit in this game. Like, obviously I know it won't make it stand out like crazy because Fortnite has their bots. And I think they can take that and they can implement that into Spellbreak, where it's, you go out of your way, you know that bots are going to spawn there, and then you can go and get some better loot from these bots. It would make the looting experience way better because it's more than just opening chests, and as of right now, bots only really give you 1 or 2 potions when they die, and you're almost guaranteed to take more damage than 1 small potion worth of damage, right? Being able to go out of your way, finding an area that's probably about as big as these trees here, where there's like 4 or 5 bots camping, you got to kill all of them, and then maybe something spawns in the middle and it's like an epic item or some type of rune, or basically just some type of drop that makes it worth going out of your way and actually fighting the bots. Right now, with the bots in the game as they are, most of the time when they spawn in, I just try to avoid them. I don't want to fight them. I don't want to really do anything with them because it just doesn't seem worth it. They're also not the most fun things to fight. They're just kind of robots shooting fireballs at you. And I think they can implement in things like monsters and dragons and other things that are more elemental that would match the game and could also maybe match the loot that they drop. So say there's like a fire dragon and you kill the dragon, it drops an epic fire gauntlet or a legendary fire gauntlet, and that would be a great way to replace mana vaults, because I mean, look at this. This is a very exciting way to gain loot right now. This is, I am having very much fun with this happening. How did I not get attacked for that whole thing? First off, that right there could be changed to be something much more epic, because you can see a dragon in the distance. Imagine looking up and seeing that there's a dragon perched up right here. You can go over, you can fight them. The dragon would make a bunch of noise, would pull in a bunch of players and force fights. And it would, I really would think it would just be amazing to add to the Battle Royale experience. And I don't think any game can really capitalize on having PvE as much as Spellbreak could. It just fits in the concept of Spellbreak, and there's so many things they can work in with it because the game is elemental based and item based. You're not gonna kill a dragon and have it drop a gun, right? You're gonna have it drop some type of magical item, and that fits perfectly in Spellbreak. What do you guys think? Do you think they should add monsters? Do you think they should have camps, or do you think they should continue just randomly spawning? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.